I play gaming almost exclusively on portables away from a TV. Like many gaming fans, I found that using a touchscreen to play games is a pain to control. The best games on mobile are the ones that are good for short bursts and are built for touchscreen controls. I didn't think I would use my iPhone as a proper gaming device, but with iOS 13 and the upcoming launch of Apple Arcade, my opinion has changed massively. So why is iOS 13 important? With the next big firmware update, we can now use PS4 controllers with Apple devices. This is a big deal to me. Previously, Apple only allowed a few approved controllers to work with the iPhone and iPad. These were overpriced and not especially comfortable. Being able to use my DualShock 4 is just awesome. I bought this clip off eBay for £3, and now I can use it to play games on my phone, but with proper controls. And there are a lot of games that can really benefit from these controls. Rogue Legacy came out recently, which is brilliant by the way. There's Crypt of the Necrodancer, Sky, and Dead Cells came out just a couple of weeks ago. These are games that, to me, need physical controls to really enjoy them, and the DualShock 4 is just a brilliant controller and so comfortable. Hyperlight Drifter never came to Vita, but it's on my phone, and at a third of the price of the Switch version. Necrodancer, Dead Cells, they're all cheaper than the Switch or PlayStation versions, and with a controller, they play just the same, so I can see myself reaching for my iPhone to play something like Hyperlight Drifter, rather than the Switch, since there are no trophies on the Switch anyway, and the DualShock 4 is more comfortable than Joy-Cons. Apple Arcade is also a big deal. For $5 a month you get access to a library of games that you can download onto your phone and play offline. These aren't just games you need to be streaming, and some of the games look really impressive. Oceanhorn 2 for example looks amazing, and it's going to be exclusive to Apple Arcade. The first Oceanhorn was beautiful and fun, but a bit flawed. I'm excited to play Oceanhorn 2, but that's not all. There are so many great looking games and the price is really fair. I would have expected a game like Oceanhorn 2 to cost maybe $20, and for that same amount of money I'll get 4 months of gaming. If Apple Arcade had launched and we didn't have the DualShock 4 compatibility, I wouldn't have really cared about it, but the two together actually make my phone a compelling games machine. The two main downsides I can see with this is firstly battery and then lack of ownership of games. We use our phones for so much these days. I don't want to have a dead battery just to play games. But having said that, I've got a portable charger, so it may not be that big a deal. Lack of ownership of games is a problem, and I do prefer to own physical games. But I think given the price is pretty cheap, I will be happy to subscribe and play, and if I'm not using it, just unsubscribe. I feel like services like PS Plus, free-to-play games, and the massive discounts on Steam sales have made games feel more disposable, and Apple Arcade will no doubt contribute to that. Hopefully the developers are being sufficiently compensated that it's worth it for them to sign these exclusivity deals with Apple. I'm really excited to jump in and play these games. There's a 1-month free trial, so even if you're on the fence there's no harm in giving it a try. I'm looking forward to other great indie games coming to my phone. It was predicted years ago that phones would destroy portable games consoles. That hasn't happened, as we can see from the Switch's success. But what we're seeing is the phone having the capability to be a portable games console, which for me is a good thing. So guys, what are your thoughts on Apple Arcade? And are you planning to subscribe? Leave a comment below, and as always, thanks for watching.